When I carry out civil contracting jobs, I use traditional waterproofing systems for roofs, like a brickbat coba. I find that over time cracks appear on the roof. Water seeps through these cracks down to the RCC slab and finally leaks through the RCC slab also. Do you have any solution that can be provided on the RCC slab itself before providing the traditional sloping system on the roof?
Well, Vijay, you're very right. Technically, traditional systems cannot be called waterproofing barriers. As you know, the terrace slab undergoes continual expansion and contraction due to temperature variations through the day. Since the brickbat coba system is not flexible, it cracks due to these thermal movements of the terrace slab. Water then goes through these cracks and collects on the terrace slab, from where it finds its way into the room below. An important point to note is that the brickbat system is 100 to 120 millimeters thick on average, which weighs over 175 kilogram per square meter. Compared to this, modern systems of coating plus screed will weigh only 110 kilogram per square meter. Finally, nowadays it's very difficult to find good quality bricks as well as good workmanship. Another common belief is that the brickbat system provides insulation against the outside heat. However, this is just not true. As we have seen, when the brickbat coba cracks, it retains water. This water absorbs the heat of the sun through the day. Water stores heat for a long time. Even when the terrace surface cools at night, the water loses its heat very slowly. Therefore, the terrace slab and the room below remain hot for a long time. Against comparable internationally accepted modern waterproofing systems, the brickbat system is more expensive, in spite of being inferior. Therefore, it just does not make sense to go for conventional systems. Vijay, the modern practice is that the RCC slab itself should be protected against water with an elastic, impermeable coating. We have an excellent product for such problems. Dr. Fixit Roofseal. Roofseal is highly elastomeric, with high elongation of up to 500% and remains flexible throughout its service life. Due to this, it can easily take expansion stresses and has a crack bridging ability of up to 2 millimeters. Roofseal has excellent bonding and adhesion to concrete and cementitious substrates and has a peel adhesion to concrete of over 1.5 megapascals. Its high impermeability ensures it remains watertight on all substrates. Roofseal gives a totally seamless membrane with no joints. In fact, it can be easily applied to complex shapes and adheres both to horizontal and vertical surfaces without any sag. Dr. Fixit Roofseal is a single component product, cold applied with a rubber squeegee, roller or brush, making it extremely user-friendly. Against this, the fixing of a brickbat system is very cumbersome and time-consuming. With all these properties, Dr. Fixit Roofseal is ideal for application on a new terrace slab. Let us see how to apply Dr. Fixit Roofseal on a flat RCC terrace slab. The drain should be fitted with a UPVC corner drain outlet with leaf grating. This prevents choke-up due to leaves etc. flowing with the rainwater and is also easy to clean and maintain. At all change in direction of substrate from horizontal to vertical, angle fillets of 50 mm by 50 mm must be created. For this, use Dr. Fixit Pidilite URP to prepare the cement sand mortar. The application surface should be cleaned to remove all loose material. A primer is required only if the substrate is highly absorbent. For this, apply a single coat of Dr. Fixit Torch Shield Primer. All surface cracks up to 5 mm wide should be filled with Dr. Fixit Roofseal using a brush. Then add a coat on the slab on both sides of the crack up to a distance of 10 cm around it. Now, 2 coats of Dr. Fixit Roofseal have to be applied on the entire surface. However, an extra third coat of roof seal is needed in some areas of the terrace, like water outlets, angle fillets, etc., which have more stringent waterproofing requirements. First, complete the extra coat in these critical areas, starting with dressing of the water outlets. Apply a coat of roof seal on the drain and up to a distance of at least 10 centimeters around it. Ensure there is no gap. If there are any vertical service pipes for conduits, etc., apply the extra coat of roof seal on them up to a height of at least 15 centimeters and a distance of at least 10 centimeters around it. All vertical surfaces should now be given the extra coat. Brush apply a coat of Dr. Fixit Roofseal on the vertical surfaces to a height of at least 15 centimeters and a distance of at least 15 centimeters on the terrace slab. Structures like the staircase room, upstands, skylights, etc. are dressed in a similar manner. The staircase room threshold should now be given the extra coat. Brush apply a coat of roof seal on the threshold top and vertical surfaces and on the terrace slab to a distance of at least 15 centimeters. Once all the surfaces needing extra protection are covered, allow the coating to dry for 24 hours. We now have to apply 2 coats of Dr. Fixit Roofseal on the entire surface. Pour some of the roof seal onto the substrate. Using a squeegee, roller or brush, apply the first coat on the slab. The application should all be in one direction only. The coverage should be 0.75 liters per square meter per coat.
This will give a film thickness of approximately 700 to 750 microns in 2 coats.
Allow the coating to dry for 24 hours. Now apply the final coat of Dr. Fixit Roofseal on the substrate. The direction of the final coat is 90 degrees to the direction of the previous coat. Allow the coating to dry for 48 hours. A flood test may now be carried out. Close all drains and fill water up to 5 centimeters height. Keep the water for at least 48 hours. Now, check for leakage or dampness in the water outlets from the external side and ceilings in the rooms below. A protective screed should now be laid on top of the roof seal coating. Cast a 1:4 sand cement screed in slope of 1:100 or 1:80 as needed with 25 mm thickness at the drain outlets. For excellent results, use integral waterproofing compound Dr. Fixit Pidilite LW Plus in the sand cement mix for the screed. For roofs with extensive use, a concrete screed should be provided instead of a sand cement screed. For this, on top of the roof seal membrane, place a loosely laid geotextile fabric of at least 100 GSM. Overlap adjacent sections of the fabric by at least 30 centimeters. Over the geotextile fabric, lay a concrete screed in M20 grade. Cast the screed in slope of 1:100 or 1:80 as needed, with 40 mm thickness at the drain outlets. For excellent results, use integral waterproofing compound Dr. Fixit Pidi-Proof LW Plus in the concrete mix for the screed. After proper curing and drying of the screed, provide an angle fillet over the screed up to the drip mold to cover the exposed roof seal membrane on the vertical surfaces. Now provide control joints along the length and breadth of the entire screed area using a handheld grinder. The joints should be 12 mm wide and 12 mm deep. After cleaning these joints, fill them with a suitable elastomeric sealant.
Roofseal looks extremely simple to apply. Are there any precautions to be taken?
Vijay, a few simple precautions will ensure that Dr. Fixit Roofseal gives service for a long time. Before any waterproofing, allow curing of the slab properly with water in accordance with good curing practices. Do not dilute roof seal with water. Do not apply roof seal when the ambient temperature is greater than 35 degrees Celsius or when the wind is strong, because the surface of the film will dry fast and prevent evaporation of the underneath surface. This may lead to blisters. Always protect the coating with a proper screed. Wear protective clothing, gloves and safety eyeglasses during application. Avoid product contact with eyes and skin. Always wear flat-sole canvas shoes.
Well, sir, thank you very much for suggesting this wonderful solution.
Well, you're always welcome, Vijay. Remember, Dr. Fixit Roofseal, an excellent product for waterproofing and protection of new terrace slabs. For further information, please contact the Dr. Fixit Advice Center.